we are. Tri Virtual Roundtable, everybody. All right. So, welcome to Tri Virtual Roundtable. I'm sorry. Welcome to Tri
Virtual.
I'm in the middle always.
Can I not hear anyone?
Center.
What's going on? What's
no, because he said virtual.
Audio.
I'm supposed to be the second person.
Hold on.
I say virtual.
Maybe it's me.
I think I was okay a second ago.
I hear you.
Oh, I can hear.
You're horrible. You're a horrible engineer, bro.
Sorry. It was my microphone thing. It was turned down. Sorry.
I can't wait for after 10 years we're gonna be able to hire someone. I can't wait. Wait.
Why is your camera? Is he blurry? Or is it just me?
It is. He's not connected to his Wi-Fi. He's using his data.
Oh my gosh! I think I did disconnect it. Hold up. Oh my gosh. Put me in jail for a minute. Put me in jail for a minute.
Close them out.
Let me fix it.
Oh my God. This country bumping stuff.
So welcome to Tri Virtual Roundtable here, guys. Doc's, what are you eating? A bowl of cereal?
No, it's some pasta mix I made, and I'm hungry. So what the hell?
All right. So first on, happy Easter to everyone. Happy Resurrection Day. We love each and every one of you. Thank you for showing up today. We're just getting going. It's been one of those days, weeks, year, whatever you want to call it. But here we are. I probably can bring him back now.
Episode 60.
I forgot about him. Hold on.
Special love to Gloria, who drove. Well, I don't want to say. I guess she's somewhere. I wouldn't say where she is, but
I know you're about to call her and tell her where she's at. Yeah, I guess they're watching on the big screen.
I'm glad she had a safe drive and she's there. And thank you for all your support. I think she's watching.
I see you're on. You're not in the thing.
I know where she's at has a pool.
Yeah, it's a nice pool too. And they're out there watching it on the big screen, all of you guys. And we love you and see all of you. I see you, Gloria. I see you you're probably right by the pool.
I don't even know you. I don't love you.
Oh. I love all
I would like, can you hear me now?
No.
Man, will you put him in timeout?
Okay, good.
All right. So, hey guys, Alex. Hey guys, Honey
Alex.
Bear. Happy Easter. Connor, happy Easter. Didn't spell it right. He must have been doing some kind of speak to text. Marcus or Mauricio. Hey, we're over there watching us on the big screen. Alex, Faith Journey. Alex, what's up, Alex? And
Faith Journey.
And Gloria. Hey boys, hello boys, that's us. So
Doc isn't there anymore. Doc isn't there anymore.
What?
I just want you to know. I don't see Doc anymore.
You don't see
he
anything.
said he's old, he struggles with phones. Yeah. You don't see Doc? What is it? Your eye like only one eye?
It's a black screen. It's a black screen.
Oh, okay.
So I'm black.
Yeah, it's black. Hey, what's up, Monica?
I forgot. I forgot.
All right.
No, I do want to say a personal, thank you to our Lord and Savior, God, for sending his son down and the whole resurrection, the atonement. I just want to, just push that out there. And, maybe you went to church today, maybe not, but hopefully God's in your life and, blessings will come your way. That's all.
Oh,
and then I got this.
John 3:16.
Now look, he don't know how to center nothing. He don't know how to center nothing. We can't read it because your head was to the side.
Again.
Now do it.
Now you're sideways. Now, okay, there you go. John 3:16. There you go. Woo! All right. So yes, I did. I went to my brother's church. He had a amazing Easter service that he puts on over there, and he puts on a production with all these different things multiple times a year. So amazing, Andre. If you're watching now, later, whenever, but amazing service today. Love you so much. And that's my bro. So
cool.
Yeah. My one of my older brothers.
I don't see Doc. The screen is all black.
So So I just ordered a new podcast thing where I have a black background if I can, if I want to. So God forbid you won't be able to see it in either.
All right. So actually, I'm gonna say something, Icy. So, and this will lead us into our segue into our episode today.
Okay.
So Icy is in charge of making sure we have our graphic for you guys that we pass out. And
Don't say it. Don't bring it up.
I am. So
why? Because okay, can I do a preference or whatever? What do they call it? Can I say something first?
After I'm done.
No, because it won't make sense then.
Guys, let's get to the point.
So I use AI obviously to make my image. I don't specify anything. Nobody is supposed to be who they are. I don't say this is Doc and this is whatever, right? I don't say that. I just say add our host.
Okay, so now let me
add our host name, add our hosts to it.
Now let me say, all right. Okay. So Icy sends me the images in my messenger. I'm looking at them. I'm like, oh man, these are great. I'm looking at them and I'm reading what it says, and then it has our times, and then it says the host. Icy, and it says our name, and then it's coincidental, and I agree he just does this, whatever. And AI coincidentally, the 3 heads that were human heads happened to be of the Caucasian persuasion, and they were, one was like a biker dude, one was like a this other hippie kind of guy, and then this other one was like this hardcore guy. And then so I'm looking at him and I go, huh. So Doc and I just got replaced, and now so now, because they were I know, but they were big. They were big heads. I know, we're more.
I know, but above it had a black guy holding a baby, and it had other nationalities.
But it was really hilarious. So again, now that's introing into.
There was a lawyer after him with a big bill that said child support enforcement.
That was just by mistake.
Yes,
I didn't
child support due, and if it's not here, yep.
Police or ICE is about to pick up the Mexican guy.
So this what are we doing? Our thing today, what do you call it? The story or our topic? Our topic for today is the shit men go through dealing with divorce. Now you have to understand.
Where did you say that? You didn't.
That's not.
I know.
That's not the title.
That is not what it's about.
What is it about then? That's what we decided.
No. You went halfway, and then he added an edited version. Yes, you were correct until you got to a certain point, and then you went off sideways.
Man,
look,
y'all got
Icy's stuck. Look, Icy's face is stuck. What is he? What happened?
My God. Man, we got to fire him.
No, I know. I don't do it. Okay, there you go. Hey, so I know. So Icy, he went all the way to there, and then went.
Child support.
Yeah, and divorce. It wasn't about. It's not about divorce. It's about men. The struggles in general. It's not isolated. It's not isolated only to divorce. But we do understand that certain people are struggling with that. So this podcast is for you as well. So if that is what you're struggling with,
finish my intro then.
Now you can talk.
So now my intro. So this podcast show is about the shiznick men go through during divorce, and no, I'm just kidding. A whole bunch of stuff. What I want to say is, do you see me? They don't.
Yeah, I don't know. You're still black screen.
So I'm sorry, Alex put up there, and he said, "Do you see me, Icy? Because you can't see Doc."
Oh, is that what he meant?
Yes.
Stop interrupting the intro to the show so we can get going. Thank you. So now all I want to
divorce.
Lord have mercy. What I want to do is a disclaimer to women out there. You have to understand men and women are wired differently. So our pains are coming from a man's perspective. So don't get all high in your britches because we may say something you disagree with. We understand that. So maybe one day we'll have a lady on the show or somebody wants to call in. Who knows what we can pull together. But this is
call in
perspectives. We understand men can be crazy and they do some wild stuff. We're just doing generalities, not specifics. So don't go cutting me or calling me or cursing me out. It don't affect me anyway, but you can do it if you want.
Divorce, men with divorce. Okay.
All right. So thanks, Doc, for your disclaimer, but I don't care. all of you women out there, if you have a problem with what I say, today is that day you get to call and complain, text, or
Hit
whatever.
the road,
because
Jack, and don't you come back
this is
no
this is the
more.
opportunity for Doc, whether he likes it or not, gets to speak up his mind. And whether you guys like it or not, we're not here for that part today. We're here to just tell you guys our opinion, the stuff that we go through. And yes, we do want to hear your feedback and what you guys go through as well. But I don't want today to be something we just kind of hold back and kind of whatever. But these are struggles that men go through. And I know a lot of you guys out there that do know, I've been going through some struggles for the past couple years, and there's a lot of things going on and stuff. So there are struggles that men put down and they push to the side and sacrifice and do. And there's a lot of times we feel, and I'll say this specifically for me, that it might be not seen or recognized, and it hurts sometimes because we know the struggles that we go through, and they get looked by, and you do stuff and you don't care. There's times you go sit in your car and you're not wanting to go in your office or getting home, and you sit there and you cry a minute because you've just been struggling. I know it. So it's hard. And so I don't know. And we're trying to put this out there, open forum. If it's something you guys struggle with, or again, like Icy put on the thing, are we exaggerating? Do we need to just shut up and grin it and bear it and just keep doing what we're doing and keep going with the suicide rate at the highest for men, ever? So, I mean, is that just the norm, or are we just going to just keep going on? So that's kind of what we're just kind of here to talk about.
Do you mind if I jump in?
It's all you. I just sent it over to you.
Yeah, no, this isn't all what I'm saying, but it's just funny. We were talking about like men versus women in certain things, right? Well, my daughter, she mentioned something, and I said, "How many women to men are in your assisted living?" Right? Mm-hmm. And she said, "Oh, it's probably 70% women." And I said, "Because the men die first." And she goes, "Well, I don't know." And she goes, "Well, I don't know. Yeah, most of them are all like the husbands died and they can't, no one to take care of them. So they come to the assisted living, or whatever."
Right.
So that that goes along with like suicide is higher with men. Death is, the expected living. I didn't look it up. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. I'm not. I didn't look up stats either, and I've looked it up previously, and I'm sure it hasn't. The balance hasn't switched or anything. So, and I don't actually. Are there more male or females in the world? I don't know. I haven't even checked that stat either. It's like, and yet men are still higher. And why is that? Like, why do we hold so much in and not express ourselves? And I'll put some stuff out there just for me personally. Again, I know. Alexa, start a timer for 10 minutes.
10? We're giving a whole 10 minutes to you? Okay,
Alexa,
go ahead.
hang up.
Alexa, is there more men or women in the world right now?
It's more women.
According to the world statistics, there are more men than women in the world today.
Oh, more men. Oh. So women are trying to get rid of us systematically.
It's a systematic thing. Okay. Well, why are you still looking? Oh, he's frozen again.
He's frozen
did he? I don't think he changed his thing over.
We're going to have to work on his broadcast stuff.
You didn't probably hear it, but Alexa said there are more men than women.
Right. We heard it. We heard it.
Yeah.
We heard it, but not you. All right. So men need to be allowed to voice their feelings. Now, this is coming from an actual therapist, and this is her field, and this is what she does for a living. So she's posting stuff that is very relevant and valid. So I just wanted to say that out there. Gloria, thank you so much. But for us, there's the struggles, the fights that we go through with whether we can succeed. whether we can provide for our family. I mean, there's all these weights that go on our shoulder that we just keep pushing aside throughout the time, and goals that we might have younger, but we're getting into it. And so, and then when we get older, there's things that come up and it's just a big crazy thing. That's kind of a personal thing. So going along with that, being able to have these two guys on my side, and again, this is a personal, we talk daily, and I mean daily, 2 or 3 times a day. And on the phone, shut it. And on the phone for hours at a time. And we share everything. We laugh. They talk about my gap 24/7.
I never said anything about whatever you just said.
Talk about your gap. Name one time somebody talked about your gap.
I've never said anything about whatever you're talking about. I'm not even going to say the word.
Hold on, let me pull up podcast number. No, I'm just playing. But I'll tell you, for my mental and for me getting through all the stuff that I'm going through, and they know everything. And so being able to have that outlet allows us, and I will tell you guys what, just on a men success, or whether it be actual success, feeling of success, or however you want to put it. The things that we are doing behind the scenes and building and stuff that we're doing is because we are helping each other, because we get to feed off of each other. Doc calls me up and says, how are you doing this? I yell at Doc and says, no, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. And I yell at him and he says, he puts up a certain finger, and then he hangs up the phone, and then I go, whatever, he'll call me later. And then he calls me later, and then we laugh and joke. And so we have that outlet. And I'm just going to, again, for a man to be able to have another guy to offload his stuff that's going on, and him not change the way that he treats you and still loves you the same, is huge. So for those of you out there that do not have that, I highly recommend men's group. Find some guys to get around. Good guys, not knuckleheads that are doing bad stuff, but get around some guys, open up, talk, share what's going on with you. Trust me, when it's offloaded, when those things are off your shoulder, the things that you can do are amazing. So that's what I came today to say. And so for those of you out there, I really hope that you can find some guys like my two best friends right here, and be able to get through things. So that's all. Doc, your turn. That's it.
Oh no, I think Ice needs to go since he's holding a bunny.
Yeah, bunny. I told him he was. What do we call that? What did I say? Oh, I'm not going to say it. But you, Tay-Tay,
go ahead, Doc.
Tay-Tay's
right,
bunny.
I'll go. So I know I broke it in when I was talking about divorce. It's not all about divorce, and recognize that I understand that there are crazy dudes out there, because obviously I've had a lot of friends and a lot of people I've met over the years. Women struggle through. Yeah, exactly. Somebody
I was getting to that.
Yeah, we'll get into that. Women struggle too.
I just wanted to have a platform for a second.
You know how you know people? So when they tell you something, there's always two sides to the story. What that story, that side, and then there's the truth. But then certain people you can kind of trust what they're saying, because you just know them as people. So you understand the percentage of that. So I do recognize that men can be absolutely nutty and ridiculous and on some stupid stuff, because I've heard it, I've seen it. But there's a stronger percentage of women that get a little nutty too. And I think the percentage might be a little bit higher. Yeah, I remember I saw a bit, and it gets so frustrating because I saw one, and it's usually with kids, right? Like if okay, people are hurt because people broke up, but that emotion but women take things very, very emotional, and men don't. We just don't. We just like, look, whatever, it's done. Women are emotional. I remember I saw this one video, and it was a true video. It wasn't like made up or anything like that, because the guy had the hidden camera, because he says, look, this is what I go through. The lady was like, literally, so he got his son a haircut. Getting your son a haircut just shouldn't be a big deal. And again, this is a microcosm. This is a very small little thing, but you see it over and over again, that women sometimes try to create an issue when there's not an issue. Like it's just not. So they're broken up, and I'm assuming she's hurt or whatever the situation is. And he may have been a total jack during their relationship. But at this point, we're just doing a kid exchange, right? and his kid comes out the car, has a nice clean haircut. Nobody's going to think any of this video. And she literally, when I say she drew it out, like on some, why'd you give him a haircut? Without, I told you, if you're going to give him a haircut, call me. And as a man, you look at videos like that, and it's not like every man deals with the same type of scenarios, but you almost feel that like that happens a little bit when you're going through a rough patch with divorce, or you feel like sometimes things are just a little too much. Like, what are you talking about? Like, and men are like that. Like, what? I just got him a haircut, and she was on and on for like 20 minutes. I don't get my kid's haircut without you asking me permission. And then you see so many examples of that it's like, dude, man, again,
the disrespect,
it's like, sometimes it's too damn much.
Yeah.
And men do have a lot of pressure on them. We're not allowed to express our emotions all the time, and we do. Now, I can't tell you how many men I've talked to that thought about, hey, maybe I could just get rid of this thing, get rid of this whole situation on a maximum level. And obviously, you know, we have conversations and that doesn't happen, but you just hear about it. Mortality rate going up, you know, men, because they have so much pressure, high blood pressure, but have so much mental stress that can allude to physiological issues. So I just think it's a lot. And again, I preface this, men are wired differently. So the perspectives I'm giving is from a man's perspective. Women, you have your perspective. It usually includes some emotional aspect too, which we don't really compute that much because we try not to be so emotional. So we'll talk about more stuff like Title 4D. We'll talk about that, how that's unfair, how the system is not really all that cool towards men. But, you know, Icy, Yago, back to you, Bob.
All right. Do you mind if I get to some chat real quick? Just real quick. Women struggle too. It's all human. It's all up to us how much we struggle. That's right. So, and how we're handling it. But that being said, I wouldn't want to be born a male. And that's from Sage, by the way.
Oh, Sage.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
Yep. I know. Hey. And finding a supportive collective is key. That's right. Finding people that actually care about you and finding people that can actually elevate and make your life better. Find them, get around them. And let's see, how people respond to situations depends on their emotional intelligence, not necessarily their gender. Exactly. So, I mean, it just all matters. And I, again, saying that, I know we're talking about us guys, but I know that there's a lot of knuckleheaded guys that deserve some grief, some pushback. I know we're not right. They're stupid. There's some stupid people out there that don't make good decisions, and we get that. But again, going back, why is that and all that different stuff? But I mean,
Icy, what you thinking?
Your turn, Icy.
Well, no, I think from forever, men and women are different. That's why even back Mars, men and women, Mars and all that, right?
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of the title.
Men are for women, women are for Mars.
See, same thing. Anyway, no, we're different. We are built different. No, we are different, right? First of all, there are, I think, even going back to biblically, right? But there are roles that we all do. And I think that women happen to have a uterus, they make life, right? Not without the help of men, obviously, but they're the ones that are built that way, you know. And I was watching Last Man Standing, right? I don't know if it's a Tim Allen show. I don't know if you guys know about it, but he has 3 daughters in the show. And it's a big show about difference between men and women. That's really the basic thing. Like the youngest daughter says to them, like, Dad, am I froze? No. Dad, I don't want to talk to you about it. And he goes, no, talk to me about anything, honey. Right? It says, talk to me about anything. You're my daughter. I love you. And she goes, it's about the aisle that you never go down in the grocery store. And then he immediately goes, honey, it's for you.
Yeah. Like, not my thing.
Right. I'm not handling that. That's your territory. I don't want to know women's stuff. I don't want to know it. Right. So it's just showing you that we are different. And I mean, we can't, it's just like women, and I'm not picking on women. This might sound bad, But women go, we can do anything a man does, right? We can do anything a man does nowadays. It's 2026. Okay, how many people laying concrete do you know that are women? How many people are doing tar on the roads, right? There are certain jobs that men do because they're built different, right? That's just the way it is. Is
Right.
that saying that all women can't do that job if they're physically up to it? Sure, they can do it. And just like men can take the role of women in some aspects, right? Like, for instance, me, I'm a stay-at-home dad.
So he does the dishes.
Right. Because circumstances lean to that.
Right.
But no, I think it is different. And I think that the more that we try to, like, I was thinking about it today. There are guys that are in a relationship, whether it be marriage or a boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever. The guys stay home, they don't work, they play video games all day.
Did he freeze?
He did. He froze. I thought he turned his Wi-Fi on.
Who knows, man?
Yeah.
Hey, support us, subscribe, and whatever else you can do to get us out there.
Yeah, until he comes back.
So we can.
Men are not filling that role.
He just jumps right in and starts talking. You glitched out.
It was perfect, Doc. You had your little commercial right there in between. All right, so Arcadian, what's up? I'm sorry, I see. Are you there?
It's okay. I'm used to this in my house to be ignored. It's okay.
Oh, there he goes. 100% has nothing to do with gender. It's how you were raised and how you're influenced to be emotional intelligence. Gloria said, emotional masculine men. What? Huh?
Can I say one from my
oh yeah, she knows a lot of them.
My heart goes out to women who have to deal with like insecure men who are really off the chain. And the reason why this is going to be personal, like for example, so my ex-wife is remarried, right? And obviously before, when we were going through divorce and everything, she dated people and stuff like that. So I've seen both perspectives. My perspective is my ex-wife is brilliant. I'm talking about smart woman who knows what she's doing. I mean, really on point. So any men I knew that she would have around my kids would be fine. Like I knew she wouldn't have knuckleheads. So the reason why I'm bringing this to this point is that you have some men out there. What do they say? Oh, there ain't gonna be no man around my kids. It's almost like you have to take one or the other, bro. If you don't want to be with her, then you have to. And if she's the type of woman that's got some knuckleheads around your kids, like Joe the crackhead, is because you chose the wrong damn woman. It is.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some men is so insecure.
Right.
They're just so insecure. It's like they just have this thing where I mean, God, we had such sad cases. One girl was moving on, the guy comes up to the store and sets her on fire and stuff like that. So my heart goes out to women that deal with this ridiculous situations with me. I just watched the show The Maid, and that was similar on
The Housemaid.
No, yeah, something like that. Yeah.
With Sydney Sweeney.
I don't know the actress. It's the girl. Anyway, but it was The Maid, and it was her struggle to just get to where she needed to go. But I just want to say that.
The Maid. That's not Sydney Sweeney.
Right. I just want to say my heart goes out to have to deal with that. So we're not talking about those extraneous, those circumstances, but we do recognize that that is a serious thing. And my ex-wife is married now, and here's the thing: great dude, as I thought she would. Great dude. My kids, and I'm secure to a point. Like, it's Easter weekend. My kids are down in Maryland with the second family. So my kids come see. They know my personality. They know that you ain't gotta come see me. I'll see you next. Like my youngest daughter and I are going to an event in Philadelphia. In Philadelphia, it's this Asian food festival, whatever it is. She's coming out. That's when we spent our time together. So what I'm saying is just my heart goes out to women that have to deal with these insecure, ignorant men who make their lives miserable. So that being said, I see all you.
Oh, can you still see me?
Yeah, go a little bit to the left, but you're okay.
No,
I know.
No, because my screen went
to the other way. Weird. I'm sorry. I meant to the right. Sorry.
There you go.
There you go, right there.
Okay, so that's because Doc, like he has a mature relationship even post divorce, right? So and that's good. But if you are mad that your ex-wife is moving on, wouldn't you rather, assuming it's a good guy, have that male figure in your home? Speaking about men and women, you need a male's perspective,
right?
I
So
think.
you're saying, why would you say you're not going to be dating anybody? And yes,
right.
you would
Yeah,
want
why
somebody.
would you eliminate that possibility of,
Right.
of her moving on?
Exactly. Or just the reality that she's going to. Hello. So let me get to the chats because there's some long ones here. Hold on 1 second.
You can't read.
Men are from Mars, women are from Venus.
Men are from Venus. Thank you.
Yep, there we
Thank
go. I did that one from Arcadian. Oh, that was from Gloria. Gloria said that. And let's see. I think I put this, by the way, shown. Oh, Arcadian, by the way, I see. She was taught how to lay cement when she was pregnant with her first at 17. Just so you know. Just so you know. Just putting facts
and
out
like
there.
I said, there are exceptions to every rule. Yes.
Right.
Awesome. That's awesome.
And from Honey Bear Catherine, if men and women followed the teachings of Jesus and God and had God as their foundation, they would get along much better. Men and women constantly in competition with each other. I agree with that 1,000%. It's not a competition if they were come together as one and know that they're a team instead of against each other. I believe that as well. Just hit the thumbs up, by the way. Oh, hey, Honey Bear. Thanks for the reminder. Thank you. That gets hold on here. Good time for this.
Oh no.
What are you knowing?
He said good time for this. That means
I don't know why it's not going though, but it was supposed to.
Now, I will say this. Obviously I went through a divorce, so there's gonna be some good moments, gonna be bad moments. So when I talk about the dating and thing, my ex-wife, she might see this or whatever. I was probably funny now, who knows? But when this fool was dating, check this out. When this fool was dating, I know we had this agreement where we meet people, but I don't care about meeting the dude you're dating. Right? Like, what do I care? So she would meet somebody, and there wasn't no real effort for me to meet the guy or anything like that. And we're talking about years,
right.
Not like years. So obviously she's gonna meet people. But boy, when I met somebody,
oh boy,
I
need address.
That's the difference between men and women.
Right, hold up. My kids can attest to that. They're like, because what happened was I would take the kids. So if I had the kids for the weekend or whatever, I would take the kids somewhere, wherever, and not all the time, but just, and there were times we went to movies with another group or something like that. Boy, they could say we went to movies with Chuck, Emily. Oh no, you say boy's name till you get to the man. And who's that? Oh, that's the little girl. Then they say another lady, woman's name. Oh, we went with Miss Anderson. I don't know. Well, who's Miss Anderson? I'm like, dude. So all of a sudden,
you didn't ask nothing about Mike. You didn't ask nothing about Jimmy. You didn't ask nothing about none of them dudes. But
and I was like, dude, it's just I know women. I do. I mean, I know guys. I know women. So they had their kids, and we all went to the movie. But it was funny though. I will admit that. I don't care what she says. That's fact. And you women do that.
Got Doc riled up. Here he goes. We'll hear some more. All right, keep going, Doc.
Hell no, you ain't getting me in trouble. We can talk about that. I remember that specifically though. We had all, but it's the life of getting divorced. Things happen. People disagree and all that stuff. That's
right.
But at the end of the day, I do remember a few little things like that where it's like, I'm dating, not even dating. If I was seeing somebody, I'm just like, who that? I need their social. No, she didn't go that far. But when she was dating somebody, who's this guy? But it wasn't any numbers or anything like that. I'm just saying every once in a while, I'll be like, who's that? But the guy she married, very, very good guy. And I'm lucky. And that's why I call my ex-wife brilliant, because she's always been smart. She's always going to find, whether we worked out or not, it doesn't matter. That's a mute point. But I knew she'd find a good guy, and she would be in a position that she wants to be. And I want to wish them a happy Easter, 2026 down there. And I think my daughter came up from DC, and I just wish them well. But I just know, you got to marry the right person, man, because even in divorce, it could still be the right person, because at least it works out to some degree. Now, yes, we have our tits and our little tips during divorce.
Oh, I thought you said something else. I'm like, man, you can't be saying that. You can't be saying that on
they say tits, man. What's wrong with
use the word breast if you're gonna say it.
Yeah, if you're gonna say it,
Don't say the T or TIT. Yeah.
I knew she would be smart enough to have my girls around good dudes. And plus, I think everybody knows it's important to be not in a position where somebody puts your girls around bad dudes,
Right.
because then that puts me in a position where I'm not a fighter. I'm not, I'm an educator. I'm, all that. But if I got to approach that situation, it's going to go way off the rails real fast, if somebody were doing something to my daughters. So I'm glad
How
that
fast?
I did real fast. It would go off the rails real fast.
Real fast. I agree.
My kids. So,
yeah, real fast.
So I always felt comfortable in knowing my ex-wife would never let anything like that happen. So I was always comfortable with that. And again, I feel bad for women that have to deal with that situation where men are just so insecure and so crazy. They make their life so difficult. And I just wasn't one of those. So that's it. Back to you, Bob.
Okay. I got something to say. Unless
we know. We've been waiting.
Okay. So no. I was just gonna bring it back a little bit, like my church, right? We have like the men get together, and then the women get together, and they basically, we talk about like our struggles as men together, like we're doing like with this podcast, and then the women, they do the same thing, right? And they both our objectives are, we say what we're saying, and like, how does that affect our spouse, right? Like, is there communication about that? Let's say your house is being foreclosed, and you got the weight on your shoulder because you go to work and you do this, and as a man, you're like, man, I'm failing my family. What do I do with my kids? What do I do with this? And then you think it's all on you, but then you actually communicate. If you heard what they were talking about together, the women are like, we're being foreclosed on. I don't know what to say. My husband, he's just so guilt ridden that he can't, do this, but it's all of us. We're a whole family.
Yep.
So it's communication, but it's separate also. You got men, and like you said, you got to find some good men that you can talk to.
Yep.
And then you got women got to do the same thing. Right. Exactly. But yet they're both telling you, like our groups in my church, they're like, how do we get along and make a happy family? Right. So we can voice our opinions and complain about our wives, and they always say my socks are on the ground and she's pissed off at me all the time. And then like, well, you got to come together. So it's not always, you think it's always on the man, but the women are going through struggles too. And I'm just going to point that out too.
Definitely.
But not by far wasn't perfect. I know I made tons of mistakes.
Oh,
no
understatement.
And that's easy.
Yeah, you and me
Financial,
both.
Everything, like bad mistakes. And certain things I should have put my foot down. And I think that's important too in a relationship. There has to be somebody that says, if somebody says they want something, like you don't need that. It's what you want. And a foot needs to be put down. Like, look, no, that's not happening. Men have to be better at that, because a lot of us are too nice when it comes to that. And I'm not saying be mean, but just make you have to make your stance known on certain things. You can't let certain things happen because you're like, oh, that's my boo-boo, I want to make that happen, because that usually will eat you up at the end. It usually turns
and gosh, I was gonna say something, and then Honey Bear put a post on there, and it diverted my attention, because that's
thank you, Honey Bear.
No, thank you, Honey Bear, because this is exactly where it kind of. And Honey Bear said, one thing I've noticed is you can't discuss what men are going through without someone saying "me too," and vice versa. Yes, and that's kind of what how for us guys, and I don't know if it's, and again, we're for like earlier when I said, you know what, I just wanted to have my little platform and have my little voice to say or whatever, and there was a response, and I guess it might be part of what she might be saying is, well, and women this, that, and the other, but I go, I just wanted a little moment to say my little piece, and I agree that there is a time for women to have their voice and to say what they want to say, but then when it's and I want to make sure and extremely express this, there are a lot of idiot guys, me being one of them, when I didn't understand or didn't know. So I'm not by any way saying that men are perfect. This was not that podcast. We are idiots. We've been there. That's not in discussion right now.
Lots of mistakes.
Yeah. So you're correct, Honey Bear, when you said that. And I think a lot of times when guys express themselves or have, and this goes with arguments and whatever, when it comes time for them to have that open conversation, the conversation goes back to pretty much what Honey Bear just said. Well, me too. And that's what I deal with. Yeah, you do this and this.
But me too. But there's a different way to say me too, because like you both agree that you're both upset about like the foreclosure of your house. That's not a me too. That's saying I understand your pain, you understand mine. It's not me too. Look at me only. It's sharing that
right. And that needs to be, and again, if that is that conversation and that's the way you're coming across, then you need to make sure that that's expressed right. So I agree with you 1,000% that it should be that
feeling her pain too.
Right. Feeling her pain. I understand you go through that. I know that's your struggle. I get that. But right now it's my turn to share my turn. And again, I think that balance and it again might be one-sided, but I feel like that balance might be a little off. Where we get to they get to share and we don't get to share as much.
Well, it's because we're not communicators though too. Like
right.
they can talk for an hour and a half on one subject about how they went to the store, and then they ask the guy and they go, yeah, I got my underwear. That was it. It's not, oh, you know who I saw in the market? Oh, it was this person, and her granddaughter said this, and like all of a sudden you're like, did you get the milk? That's all I asked you. Did you get the milk? Right? Like that's how men are.
I'm gonna agree with you and disagree with you at the same time, because the
three of us, you have a different way.
The three of us,
you'll talk for an hour and a half.
Because the three of us will have conversations for hours, and half the time you and I are rambling on about something stupid and crazy and going on, and then Doc is just listening in the background, and then he'll chime in every once in a while. But we just ramble on about crazy, stupid stuff half the time.
I understand, but that's three guys talking guy stuff, right? So that's like when you hang out with the boys, you don't talk about stuff when you hang out with your wife and a couple, right? It's a different conversation. Like I'm saying, a woman will see, did you get the milk? And she'll go with their longer explanation, right? And then guy just goes, okay, where's the milk? Like that's what our focus is. We don't want to spend 2 hours in the grocery store walking around. Sometimes it depends on the store.
Wait.
Oh, we don't want to spend 2
hours.
Hold
on. I'm saying depends on the store, because sometimes I don't mind hanging out looking at the,
we don't want to spend. If we just came home with the milk, we don't want to spend 2 hours explaining how we got the wrong milk. Men are simple. We'll go back and get.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Did you get the milk?
Don't sit there and blah buy me the toy because I got almond milk instead of whatever you wanted.
Like, vanilla with this flavor.
Go to the damn store and get the right milk. Like we don't need all that. So women got to understand how we're simple like that. Like, oh, I got
very simple.
Milk, I'll go get one. You got the raw milk. You know I don't like this. It don't make my skin feel soft. Like, what are you talking about? And I'll go get the right milk. My ex-wife didn't do that, so I ain't trying to play like that. But I do understand how that it's just sometimes you guys are extra.
All right, here we go. So this is from Honey Bear. Men go through so much they are not allowed to express because men are supposed to be strong and feel like women do. And not feel like women do. Right. So we're supposed to be the tough guys. We're not supposed to express our stuff because, we just put up with it. So because we're tough, right? but we're not. Icy's a little baby. He's not tough.
Leave me alone.
Look at it. Okay, wait. Where'd that come from, Icy? Icy.
He's gonna have a different camera.
My daughter got this for me, and she actually made me an Easter basket, and this was in there. So I'm just.
Oh, Tay.
I know.
He's a softie. Told you guys he was a softie. I literally just said it.
Speaking of softie, this is so. Men are usually the ones that are disciplinarians. Is that I say that right? That do the discipline.
You jacked it up. Yep.
Okay, good. But they do the discipline. You normally don't hear in the family, wait till your mom gets home, she's going to give you a spanking. You don't hear that. You said, I'm telling your dad. And then the kid goes, oh no. Right? Like, and Mr. Spock, his book about like not spanking, I'm not referring to anything like that. But if you're going to like, that would be it. Like when I was younger, and I did something or whatever, like I got caught shoplifting. Anyway, that was another story. My mom in the store slapped me, right? in the store. But then on the way home, she goes, wait till I tell your father. That was more scary, waiting hours for him to get home from work, because I knew what was going to happen.
Yep.
So my mom may have slapped me, but I didn't give her that same respect, I guess, or fear. I wasn't fearful of that. But when she said my dad, I was like, the worst part was waiting, the anticipation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
and the disappointment and the
men,
all for your dad.
right.
Yeah.
And that's how, how the dad's, the traditional role, I guess you would say, that would be it. The discipline. There are exceptions, of course. I believe Honey Bear would be an exception. I think the kids would be worried about her more than the husband, but I don't know.
That's Honey Bear, this was not by planned or anything. I'm putting up your post. He didn't know that I was going to put this up. I don't know why he threw your name out right now.
What did it say? I don't know.
So Honey Bear said, if men and women communicated better, they would get along so much better. I'm involved with the guy now, first time in my life, and we're totally communicating in our relationship. And I see the difference.
She did a what?
Yeah, she did a mic drop. She did a mic drop. I just wanted to throw that up here. I know. She just be trying to do mic drops and think we're just gonna and we're not gonna hear it. What?
See, we need to get back in the multiverse. I haven't been in there forever.
So can we talk about one unfair portion of this whole thing? I know
Honey Bear. That's Honey Bear. Hold on. I had to give Honey Bear some props.
Worries. Can we talk about how bad the legal system is towards men? And I think that's what increases our mortality rates. How bad when you are going through it. I think unfortunately, I think divorce lawyers in the system have gotten in the way of putting certain scenarios together that goes to all men. Like all of a sudden, go ahead.
Can I admit these chats were? I'm sorry, because it's important.
No, go for it.
And this is from Mauricio over there watching by the pool. He said, when men show vulnerabilities, some women see it as weakness. And he's exactly right. There's that time when we say, we're hurting or whatever, you get over it.
Or we cry in front of them.
You're just being dramatic, and just you suck it up, quit whining.
Women could lose respect for men for that. They really can.
Yeah. And from Gloria, authenticity is key. Yes, Mauricio says one more. That's why most men not show their emotions. I mean, if you keep getting torn down for showing your emotions, of course you're not going to show it. Yeah. I mean, if somebody keeps telling you, don't show it, grow up, be a man, quit whining, do this, that, and the other, by default, of course we're going to just keep holding it in.
Well, like a kid's playing football. It's like he gets hurt. The dad says, get up and walk it off. Coach says, get up and walk it off. A girl gets hurt. Come here, honey. Let me see. What can I kiss your boo-boo? Oh, let me do this. It's a different mindset.
Treated different. Mm-hmm.
Well, how about when because they get Maury
Povich.
What did he rock with for the past decade of his show? They did one show originally, and now they rocked it the whole time. Who's the baby? Is the baby yours or not? Or whatever it is, paternity test.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So why is it when the baby is? I mean, come on now. When the baby does turn out to be the guy, and he's like kind of doubtful of it, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, that's right, you the daddy, you got to pay this, you got to pay that. But when she turns out, and some of that might have been staged, but we all know what's going on in real life. When it turns out that it is somebody else is the father, and the woman is sitting up in court talking about, I wasn't with anybody. It's always like all of a sudden she has all this support and all this help, like, oh, even when she's
it's anti men at that point. Yeah,
right.
So I think the system makes it rough too, because one, I noticed that Me Too, I guess that movement where you shouldn't do paternity tests when a kid's born and stuff like that, to me it should be automatic. Why not? Like, I know they got their reasoning, but it's never gonna make sense in the guy's mind. It's just like, okay, I know it's definitely yours, but mine. Even if it doesn't have to be necessary, we request it, but it should be automatic. Because then now we're going to talk about the unfairness of the court system, Title 4D and stuff like that, right? So a woman can get pregnant. Let's say one night stand, you're up in Chicago hanging out for a meeting while you're in college, and you come back. A woman can show up 15 years later with a kid and be like, oh yeah, he's the father, and paternity turns out it is yours, but then you got 15 years of child support on you, and she didn't even reach out to you. Now, I don't care what your reason is. I don't care what the legal is. I get it. You can hit me with this and be like, oh, you got to think about this. No, it's never going to come to me where that's going to be fair. that somebody can be pregnant, have a baby, decide to raise themselves, and I guess a decade or 12 years in, they decide, well, I should be getting some money and go after this guy. Wait, he doesn't know he has a baby. And then the child support court is going to sit there and try to charge him, you're $80,000 back in child support based on, our analysis now. 80,000, bro, I didn't even know about the kid. And the woman just gets to be like, yeah, I get that. It's to me, it becomes more of a financial situation. And there was one legal show, and I'll get off of it, a legal show where there was a guy, goofy, marries an exotic dancer because she was way pretty. He looked goofy. And in 6 months, after she moved in 6 months, she's in court. It's a court case. She's trying to take his house. Like my whole thing. In what world do we have to go to court to realize, dude, you just been here for 6 months? There's no put me in or get me a lawyer,
Right.
get me a lawyer to defend you trying to take my house. That should be easy. Like, no, it should be a 5-minute thing. How long you been in there? Oh, yep, you've been in there for 6 months. No, take your kids and roll. Like, that's it. You've had it for 20 years. Like, what are you talking about? The fact that we got to hire lawyers to do this stupid stuff over and over again. One guy was in Delaware. He had to get a lawyer pro bono because he didn't have much money. The chick, I apologize, disrespectful. The woman admitted on the news that she put his number on the birth certificate because she had no other name to put. So she put his. So she admitted he's not the dad.
And yet he still had to get an attorney.
Still had to go to court
and pay all that money.
Still threatening him to put him in jail because he had to file the court order. And so he had to get a pro bono lawyer. He's like, man, I hope this is over. And he's sitting in line like, it was Lord line to get to court. We was talking to the news. It's like, I just don't know what to do. She admitted I'm not the kid. And the fact that we don't have a system that says she admitted he's not the father. Let's do the DNA. He's not the father, and just sign off. She got to figure something else out. As opposed to he's got to get a lawyer. He's got to go deal with some damn judge. And I saw the judge. I think the judge scolded him a little bit, women judge, scolded him a little bit, but like, well, this is what the court told you to do, and that's what you should do. It was something to that effect. And I was like, no. So you talking about something that drives men crazy? It's stuff like that. Can I tell one more?
That don't make sense. You can talk as much as you want. Because that's the one thing. We don't like it to not make sense.
Yeah, there was an athlete. So he had a kid, and he got put in child support court. And he told the story. He paid the woman the money. He was young because most of them are young, so he doesn't know. So he's paying the woman he paid over $1 million over whatever period of time. But he's making money. He's doing his thing. So he's paying. What he didn't do is he didn't pay the state. So what happened was, because he didn't pay the state, I guess his ex could have been like, yeah, he did pay because he had the receipts. It wasn't like he didn't have receipts. Right. She got the money. Kids.
Co-parent.
Right. He paid it all, right? But because all she had to do was say that he did give me the money, it's okay. But guess what her little raggedy ass lawyer did? Because I'm pretty confident he or she had something to do with it. Where it's kind of like, well, he didn't pay the state. So if you
let's go after him for that.
So now he still owes whatever money that was to the state, even though she got the money. See, that's the stuff that's never going to make men understand, and we're never going to understand. We're never going to appreciate that, and it's going to make men angrier and angrier. Now, this guy had millions, but this could have been 10,000. But like, I gave her the money, I got the receipts. Yeah, but you didn't pay the state, so now you still owe us 10,000.
See, that's the stupid part. Yeah.
Real, when you got receipts, and she admit, and you can check her bank account, she got the money, but now I got to pay the state because I didn't pay the state. Instead of it being a system where, ma'am, you got your money, yes or no. And if you say no, show us your bank accounts. Let's make sure, okay, you did get the money. Sir, next time pay the state going forward, but let's move on from here.
Yeah. And so let me some chats here real quick. So Honey Bear says, men should also understand that their woman says we need to talk. They should. Well, after being told a whole bunch of times, it's kind of hard, but as long as it from the beginning, I gotcha. If it starts out that way, shouldn't run out of the room, but stay and talk. Yes, that would be, perfect. Find out what is wrong and work on it. Yes, I agree.
You better went personal. Somebody.
I know. And bottom line is pay attention to who you get involved with. Yeah. All glitters looks fine. It's not the best person for you. Because. So, and I know that's the flip side of it, and all that stuff is being prepared, knowing, and if you're not mentally prepared and you're not doing well, get yourself in some therapy, work some stuff out, because once you get into that relationship and you're locked in, and this is for you young people out there. All right. So let's shift a little bit. You've got 3 old dudes up here sitting, chopping it up, telling you, Icy's over here telling you his church's men's groups and getting together. I'm telling you, we got 3 guys coming, and we're going through stuff, and so
opinions, that's all.
Yep, given stuff that we've been doing and going through. So if you're young and you're struggling and you're thinking about getting in a relationship, and you're not quite in that marriage role yet, and you're close to it, and some of these red flags that we're talking about is coming up in your mind, and you're hearing it, it's resonating with you. Just before you make that plunge, before you sign on that dotted line, get some therapy. Make sure you go to marriage counseling beforehand. Make sure.
Alexa, set a line for 1 minute.
Thank you, Doc.
Dude's gonna make me. I'm sorry, you got to be controlled, brother.
All right.
You got to be controlled.
So for all you young people out there, hurry up. Make sure you're listening to what we're saying. No, I'm just playing.
Well, that would have worked.
You know how you can go fast forward on YouTube?
Fast forward. I'll fast forward me.
Can we times 2
forward me? Yeah. All right. So make sure when you guys are listening, make sure you're getting it all inside and you get it through, because we're trying to give you some really good old.
He's saying the same stuff he already said.
All right, bye. Because he cut me off. And I didn't.
Icy, after you, I'm the same to say the same thing he said, but you'll see the difference. Go ahead, Icy. What were you saying, brother?
All right, hold on. Now I got to go to chats.
Oh my God! We just were on chats. We were just there.
Pay attention to the red flags. Don't think Alexa, you can change or fix the person.
Yes,
that's
Alexa,
what Gloria said.
Yes, Alexa, he is still talking. Yes,
that's what Gloria said.
Yeah, Alexa, could you extend that time period, please?
Alexa, okay.
So, I'm telling on you.
No,
Gloria, he won't leave me alone.
Icy.
No, I was actually going to piggyback on what Devlin was saying. But I'm going to make it quicker. But if you can't communicate before you get married, then you don't have any need to get married, because you're going to walk into a problem right away. And that's the divorce rate, right? Oh, I'm treating marriage like there's something fun. But really, no, marriage is very serious if you treat it that way. And, but yeah, that's it.
No, it's not your turn, Devlin. Don't you even think of opening your mouth.
I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, but you thought about it.
I'm done. I did. I thought about a whole bunch of stuff.
The thing is, women, stop picking these bad behind men. Like, for real. Like, that's just dumb. I'm not gonna say, okay, forget it, because guys, I'm in a profession. But anyway, I know somebody, and I joke with him because I know he has a lot of kids, and I'm like, well, how are your 8 kids? I forget he has 12. Okay.
Oh my Lord.
My thing is, so
is he Mormon?
My point is, women, a lot of times you guys are the gatekeepers to some degree, right? Like, stop bringing kids in this world. I know this is very controversial. Stop bringing kids in this world when you know your guy. And it's not like a guy that's not on parole or been in jail can't be a good father. No, guys can change. But if he's actively doing stuff, if he just robbed somebody last week, if he's selling drugs,
run.
Like, yo, stop drinking. And then when he's whooping on you, when he turns out to be a horrible dad that turns out to make us all men look bad, then that's on. You got to take the blame for that a little bit. I mean, if he's doing stuff actively, oh, my man, cool, because he beat up Deshaun from around the court. Yo, if your man's walking the streets beating up people, he's probably not going to be a good dude.
Right. Chances are.
From a hood perspective, I'm not talking about somebody that's defending his family. I'm talking about from a hood perspective. If he's still hanging with the boys and they're on the corner of the poppy store and they hustling, they selling drugs, and they getting into shootouts, that's not a man you want to have kids with, at least not now. Give him some opportunity to mature. You guys are dropping 3 or 4 kids with a dude that's got 12 felonies and trying to figure out why he's bad and why the system's all crappy. Or why men like regular guys are getting caught up with Title 4D, or why we're getting unfair treatment because your clown ass is in there with a guy who's freaking still robbing people. Matter of fact, doing his child support court from prison. And you'd be like, oh, well, he ain't paying because he's in prison. And he just got out.
He's making 12 cents a day in prison, and half of that goes to the woman.
Child support, yeah.
Shooting these horrible dudes because they're Choose wisely. Don't have a kid with a guy with all the stuff we just talked about. Like, that's just dumb. Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Now, if I would have timed, your rant was much longer than my rant.
Oh my gosh. Here we go. Now let's rant about his rant. Okay.
You weren't saying anything.
Yes, thank you, Doc. Thank you. All right, so Sage says, thank you guys, with a bunch of smiley faces. You're welcome. No, thank you. Gloria's right. So often men fall for the body and good looks, no substance, and wonder why they show their true colors. Well, okay, yes, maybe. And again, that's what exactly falling in exactly what Doc is talking about. If you find that guy that is that superficial guy, that is the whatever, then that's when you know that's a red flag for you women to run from that idiot guy. So there are some that us guys are idiots.
Hold up, but men, we admit we stupid though.
I know.
I do want to say this too. It goes for men too. If your woman's a freak and she shoplifts and she does it, you need to say no to that. You need to say maybe she's good at one thing, but you got to bypass that as a guy. You got to say the sex ain't all worth it because she's nuts. Like that's the problem.
If she's a prostitute, you don't. If she's
I didn't say prostitute.
You're judging and you're.
I didn't say prostitute.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said it again. My bad. I thought that was in your list when you just because I know how on fire you were last time.
No,
I'm sorry.
No. I said if she's
Doc
a freak.
is on fire today.
I
from
said
Gloria.
if she's a freak.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said because you were last time. You were really adamant about that.
Well, women, but that's why I say women have to, not to have the gatekeep. Look, we know we dumb. Okay.
Yeah.
We know we dumb. We don't care. And that's the thing. And if they say it on TV now, all the talk shows, they say men don't care. You could be a waitress and I could be a brain surgeon. We don't. But you got a body that's like, ooh.
Well, that's the first physical. Well,
we admit we're dumb. We admit it. So with women bringing that up, like men have to be stopped saying, whatever, we're wired differently. Don't try to tell us how we were made. That's how we are. Sorry. And yes, we might get caught up in child support court and getting half your mansion taken because you married a waitress. I get it, but we dumb. So, don't freaking try to tell us.
We goofy like that.
No, we're simple. That I think I would. Sometimes we're simple people.
Yep.
So
I was watching an Instagram reel, and the woman comes home from work and sits down and starts talking about her job, and then the husband's eyes turn away to the TV, and she lifts up her shirt, and the guy looks back at her, and then he has her attention, and then he starts looking away again, and she lifts up her shirt again, and it's like we're simple, right? That's what we're doing. Like, oh, you want my attention? Well, you just showed me a little of that, and I'm listening to you again.
Yeah, you can just sit there like this and start talking, and I'm listening to every word you say.
Right, listen to everything you say.
Do it the other way. Women sitting there, you trying to have a conversation.
But it doesn't work that way.
No, not even close.
They finish. So her eyes looking away. You unzip her. She's like, if you don't.
Yeah, that makes her run into the other room. That's all that makes. She's like, I'm not ready for that. No massage for you. No massage.
I'm telling you about my day and you're pulling your zipper down? Like, what? What are you talking about?
This is inappropriate. It's inappropriate.
Like, oh, tell me more about that day. We're like that. Don't try to understand us. Don't get, you know what I'm saying? Don't do it. Like, why men go for the pretty women? I don't know, because they pretty.
I mean, I was lucky enough to get both. Like, I got the pretty girl and the smart girl.
Exactly.
You know. So I'm happy.
Look.
What do they want from us? Like, we're not smart. We never have been. We're hard workers. We're nurturers. We take care of our families, but we ain't bright when it comes to that. That's why social media has messed up the dating world, because at the end of the day, you used to just come home and deal with your family and stuff like that. It just made things worse because social media, like I said, remember the picture that had 10,000 likes and the lady was just doing dishes? We can't get 10 likes.
Yeah, but she had a lot of cleavage, though. She had a lot of cleavage. That's why people watching it.
Right.
The video 10 times. And all she was doing was dishes. And I was like, damn.
So Never mind.
We got no. Say it, Icy. Go on,
I'm not saying that.
Icy.
Okay, I was scrolling and there was this lady and she was on the beach. No, hold on. She was showing different lifestyles and stuff on the beach and showing little things but she was bent over and like all you seen, you didn't even look at what she was showing you. And that's the point. Like that has 30,000 views in 2 days.
Right.
It's not because of what she's showing you.
Right.
It's what she's showing you.
She could literally be picking her nose. And you're
we don't
standing
see
there
that. We never seen that.
Watching the whole time as if we're enjoying her picking her nose.
What about the one where it's the back of her and there's something and it's the back of her, she's doing whatever she's doing, or the front, whatever. And then at the end of the video, well, what did her t-shirt say?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. What was the color of the chair? Yeah, you don't know.
Right. I don't know.
Blue? I don't know.
It was cleavage colored? I don't know.
I don't know, nor do I care.
Right. That wasn't the point of the video.
Right. That's irrelevant. You focus on what you focus on. I'm going to focus what I focus on.
Men are visual creatures. Women are more emotional. That's why they read romance books, right? And we watch whatever we watch.
Exactly.
Right.
Action and all that stuff. Yeah.
So when someone reads a romance novel all the time, is that like a bad thing? No, I'm just playing.
Please tell me you don't read romance novels.
Not even close.
I don't know why it's a bad thing.
I know. But speaking of that,
but I'll watch a Hallmark movie though.
I was about to say,
don't put me in front of a Hallmark movie.
We created me and Icy created a Hallmark movie.
We did together.
No, I had to say it because earlier we were talking and I said we talk about crazy stuff all the time. So we literally went whole Hallmark movie from beginning to end, and we wrote the story, and we went the new mayor coming in, and then we did the happily ever after. We went all the way through and laughed and joked the whole time. This is that time that Doc is in the background going, "What the hell?
Oh yeah, Doc was on there.
You guys talking about?"
I forgot Doc was in there.
Yes, he was like, "What are you guys talking about?" And we literally went through the whole Hallmark. So yes,
she comes from the big city. She's got to try to save the town, and in the
what's the name of the town? What's the name of the town, Icy?
Oh, Edenville. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, and we were talking about the mayor, and things need to change, and so the mayor comes.
Okay, we love Hallmark. Okay, whatever. We love Hallmark. My dad, the thing about Hallmark movies, it's such a cookie cutter thing. You can watch any of them and you're like, I love it. I love it.
Yes, because we always want a happy ending. Yep.
Yeah.
You always have a happy ending at the end of a Hallmark movie. Bro, you got to get out, man. Like, seriously, it was on the last.
I knew he was going to say something.
I'm seriously.
I knew he was going to say something.
So did I. As soon as it came out, it was too late. I couldn't reel it back in.
Washi what?
Washi. You have a Chinatown near you? I'm not condoning it. I'm not saying you should go.
But a lot of people don't know it is washi.
So we thank everybody. Hold on one sec.
Hold on,
I'm not thinking. I'm going to next phase. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Welcome to Tri Virtual Roundtable. For those of you that are out here today, guess what?
You're getting it ready. Co-parent.help.
Talk to us, Doc. What is that about?
Tell us about it.
Co-parent.help. So instead of .com, it's .help. Basically, a coordination platform that allows whether you're separated or divorced, coordinating of care. So what I do know, especially if you get in the legal system, people say you did something and then somebody says you didn't. So somebody lied. So at the end of the day, this allows for a platform for things to be documented. I think it records phone calls, messages are saved and things of that nature. It's in beta testing, but go check it out, co-parent.help. I think it's pretty much ready, but damn, somebody called me cursing. I bet you somebody that got a bunch of keys.
I got a question about co-parent.
Yeah.
Okay, so is this something that like your wife, you guys are actually like ex-wife actually, and like you guys aren't getting along, but helps. Like the dad is supposed to pick up the kid, so he takes a picture. I picked him up, and then that way, if she says he never picks him up from school, Like then you'd have that evidence in that app that you actually did.
Correct.
Date time stamped, and you can pick up the kids, and also you can invite the other parent in, so it could be coordinated. So it's just a lot less of that, because I think anybody who's gone through a divorce, who's that you've been through that. You've been through that. All of a sudden, somebody says you never do something, and you're like, never? Like, what?
Like really?
X, Y, Z. And it'd be the same. See, I'm not a man's perspective, woman's perspective too, where the guy will say, well, she never does this, so she never pays for the kids' lunch or something like that. She's like, dude, here's like 10 receipts here. I just paid, X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
It just allows it to, in one perspective. And this was inspired just based on me hearing and understanding what people go through during divorce and separation. It just puts it in one place. And I thought it'd just be simpler. You can use it.
Is it something like accountability also? Accountability for both sides?
Exactly. Absolutely. And that way you don't have to either side, because you can't fight it. You can't argue with each other. Just put it in the app. Put it in the app. And yep.
Go ahead.
And it's accountability. It is accountability, because then it helps you also, and you can export all of these documents. Right. If you do need to do it for attorneys or anything like that, you can export everything that's in there. And
I think we have it so you can invest.
It is. Yeah.
The great thing about this is it's a small owned group. Like it's mine. But so what happens is, because we're doing beta, if anybody buys the app and let's say they go through a certain thing and it doesn't function a particular way, it's like a one-on-one thing. You can reach out to me. We'll get it fixed. You're looking at my team right here. We'll get it fixed, and we'll get whatever that is right. So bottom line, give me some daggone money.
And right now, you could, I guess. Tell me if I'm wrong, Doc. Tell me if I'm wrong, though. If someone did want that right now from you, and is there a way that you can, if they email you or call you or text you, you could get it to them, or
they can get it right now?
Hold on, we have an app store. We have an app store that Devlin's building. You can get it there.
Yeah, but not yet though, because there's a lot. Remember, we have a lot of beta.
Right. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, a lot of beta.
But yes, there are going to be a lot of avenues for us to be able to get this to you guys, and and thank you, Icy, for saying that as well. I'm not going to show it or anything, but we're in development of creating a whole bunch of apps and trying to keep Tri Virtual Roundtable going and build it, try to take it to the next level. And so we're just trying to find other avenues, and Doc's he's got a lot of amazing apps that he's created. I've made quite a few. Icy's apps that he's creating.
I've made just a very few.
No,
I've only made
I'm getting to yours. I'm
just saying.
Icy's made. I know we've gone a little overboard, but Icy, on the other hand, his apps that he's creating are going to be extremely amazing. And when we start showing you guys what we're doing, he's got great stuff that's going to be on our very own app store that we're creating and putting them all on there. But it's a work in progress. So your support's going to be needed for getting this and spreading it out there. So that's just coming. So be ready when it comes time to activate.
A lot of good quality stuff.
Yeah. So enough commercial time. Also, please, Patreon, hit that like button. Let's get the like, subscribe, share, send it out to your homies, your homiettes.
And I mean, at the end of the day, we're going to be dead by the time we get the coverage.
We discussed that in the Haven and Friday. Oh, on Friday, difference between real life and movies. Yeah. Yeah, I know we will be dead, Doc, by the time.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I'm looking at the one where the girl's doing I know I keep bringing up that one because that was a good one. Anyway, but she had yoga pants on, but that's not important.
So, wait, what show are you talking about?
I'm just saying,
it was a video.
And she has like 10 videos, so she's just doing dishes or like.
Oh yeah, you got to send me that. I'll talk to you later about it.
But my point is, she got like 20,000, 10,000 likes, and 30,000 likes. Dude, it's like we're gonna be dead by the time we get there, and I think we're giving something a little bit more substance than somebody in yoga pants. Granted, I appreciate its contribution.
I'll put yoga pants on.
But
shoo.
Yeah, I will. Let's put some.
I will.
But like
my little stump.
We're getting old. My shoulder hurts. You guys suck. Hey guys, we're not done yet. We're supposed to talk about how the court system be treating men too.
That's how we.
You did.
That's how we did.
We did, and I don't know why you're saying that again. Like,
what did I say?
Are you talking?
Oh my gosh, Icy,
Heather,
he blacked out.
I know. Maybe he's thinking not divorce wise, not
no, but he was
paternity-wise.
ranting about the court system, and I think he blacked out for a second because remember he was really going. He was really going. I think he blacked out for a second, and then you
did you have a brain aneurysm or something like that?
A stroke or something? Hey, but
Stroke.
but
stroke.
Doc, you did talk about the court system and how it's unfair. And title,
are you talking
what was the
more,
number?
though?
You said
Is
the
he talking
title.
more?
Title 4D. When they actually make money, or get reimbursed by the government to, or as far as child support, which I don't understand how that works. So sometimes when fellas, if you're in the court system, and women too, because sometimes you guys are on this portion too, putting you on child support is a benefit to the judicial system financially. Like, I mean, it's Title 4D. Look it up. It was amazing when I first saw it, and then it started to make sense why a man's in court and he's like a good guy, not somebody who with the knucklehead who obviously is doing all types of crazy stuff. The good guy, and you're sitting there in court like, what? Well, how's that fair? Like, I'm confused. Like, how's that fair? Because their job is it becomes to a point where now the system's job, and I don't think that's the original perspective of it. But now their system is to keep you on some sort of financial obligation, and I think that's crazy. It's not looked at right. Which I see.
No, I was saying I mean, it's just like, okay, it's different, but like a disability lawyer, right? You don't get paid, but then you get a big payday, right? So like once you're approved, like, so these lawyers are working, they want their money. They're going to get a certain percentage of that award that they got for the woman. They're going to get that. Why is Rollo calling me? Or no, John's calling me.
He knows we have a podcast
sorry about that
too, right?
Uncle
I know
John's
it's messing up your Wi-Fi too. I don't know.
No, I'll tell you what it is. I knew why he was
calling. I know. Don't worry about it. I know. We already talked about it earlier.
Good too. Camera improved. Yeah,
it does.
Oh, because here's my audio. Great. No, you can still hear me, right?
I can now. Yeah, it was getting a little choppy. Yeah. When somebody calls you, it gets choppy.
No. You know what it is? I've been doing so much with making apps and stuff. While I'm watching this, a big thing, low storage. And it went black, my whole screen. So I can't see you guys at all right now. It just says low storage.
Yeah. Remember when I told earlier, when I said Doc needs to reset his phone or his computer? That should have applied to you as well. Because you've been coding and all that.
No, I've got to delete stuff. I've got to delete apps in order to get more. So my internal storage is just like, I got like 1%.
My computer's better and faster, so it could probably handle it a lot easier.
That's not better. It's not better and faster than my phone. Come on,
So I had to rant about women have to make better choices, but men have to make better choices too. So we recognize we're stupid.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But recognize look, everybody knows where they're at, right? I know where I'm at. I know what I look like. I know my height. I know my weight. I know where I am as a profession. There's certain arenas I can't hang. I can't go to Vegas at the high end place and try to talk to the high end people. I can't do it. You got to know where you're at. So men have to have a better choice and choose.
Know your place.
Know your place. And a lot of people don't know their place. They'll sit there and try to, like, why are you trying to fake something? Why are you buying a $5,000 shoe and whatever you're trying to do and be something you're not? Because it's gonna be
gonna backfire.
In the future. So men have to be smarter that we can't keep going after the beauties and all that stuff, but we stupid like that. But we can have fun with the beauties, but you have to be smart in who you have kids, because then your ass end up in court.
Pay for that beauty.
Trying to figure out, okay, this is not. But you saw it. But we had like the guy with the dancer lady, and I'm not condoning because she was a dancer. She was a dancer with a bunch of kids. This guy was like bald and funny looking. I'm like, bro, come on, man.
He must be money. He has to have money then.
I think he just had a house. I think he had it wasn't, because I remember they said the numbers. Just he had a nice house, and he's a regular dude. But know where you're at. If you're flying down to DR and all the women all over you, dude, it ain't, it's different. You're in America. You got to figure that out. Know where you're at. If you're 5'4", balding and missing a tooth,
you got to have money then to get that job.
But you're driving the Bentley. Get the tooth fixed first of all. That's the problem. Get the damn tooth fixed if you got money. And you're driving the Bentley. That like 5'8" beauty right there, she don't like you because of the way you look. Look at these football players. You get mad at them because you're like, dude, you're not that good looking. You're an athlete. You got money. Recognize where you're at, because you're going to end up getting caught up. No, stay within your realm.
Stay in your lane, right?
If you're not good looking, you know it because people told you growing up, and you know it when you look in the mirror, but you just do the best of what you got because that's all you have. I'm saying that's all you have. Look, if you're born, look, Devlin got a hellified gap. He done worked with it. You know, he don't care. He's like, this is what I'm rocking with. I got this hole in my damn mouth, and nobody's going to tell me anything different, right?
I thought we weren't going to talk about
Maybe he doesn't go to a female orthodontic, conference where there's a bunch of pretty women because everybody's like, bro, how you gonna talk to me? You got that thing. Like, maybe
see, but that's good. He needs to go to a dental conference and then say, all the beautiful. Can you do anything with this?
Listen, it's staying as is. Keep going, Doc. I love me.
I just think both sides need to. You really do got to know where you're at. Like, did you see the pic? There was a picture on Facebook where the guy's like a good-looking guy. He's on the phone, and it's his profile for dating. So then she found the regular picture. The guy was a little person. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not disrespecting it or anything like that. Everybody's got a date.
But you're giving out false information if you don't.
You got to recognize where you at, dude. If you're a little person, you got to tell people I'm a little person, and then you're going to get true people who are interested in you and whatever they do. You can't do stuff like that. People.
Gloria said, "Don't pick on Devlin."
Oh, mind your daggone business, girl, and go in the pool. Doggone, she up in
go in the pool.
Go in the pool.
Well, this.
You tell him, Gloria.
This has kind of changed into a little bit of a dating thing, but okay. So, do you think, like in general, little people, right? Like, it's harder for them to just go out and go, oh, look at that, 5'9" woman when I'm like 3'5",
right.
whatever. Right. Like you said, stay in your lane a little bit, but it's like Love on the Spectrum, right? Do you guys watch that show?
We heard about it. I've never watched it, but
okay, it's about autistic. They got a lot of they have autism, and so they're finding other people that are mentally compatible with them. If that's not a mean way. I'm not saying it's mean. I'm saying they understand each other, right?
Right.
Because they're going through the same thing. It's like they understand and their brains work.
Right.
Oh, there you go. So anyway, you just understand where your lane is, right? So if I'm at a restaurant, if I'm at let's say I get invited to something because he done froze. Let's say I'm invited to a high-end party because I happen to know somebody, right? So if I'm at that high, don't you even jump in because you froze. So if I'm at
I froze.
You froze,
Dang
man.
it.
Be quiet. So listen.
Dang it. I was on a roll.
Imagine if I'm in New York, right? No, seriously, just imagine. And I happen to run
over.
Okay. Got 3 tickets to this high-end event. I'm a foot doctor. I'm regular. I live regular. I'm normal. But I get invited
You're
to
a
this.
doctor. You don't live normal. You're a doctor.
But imagine I get the high-end event. I mean, super high-end. Like maybe there's athletes, there's actors, stuff like that. You, as a man, you still got to know your place. That's not saying if somebody's there and I can't talk to him or say something to him, but you just got to know exactly where you at because she might be looking like, oh, you're here. Oh, you're a multimillionaire. You know what I mean? So her conversation is going to be different to me when I gotta know, yeah, I ain't that. Now, I'm not saying you got to put that on the forefront of the conversation, but you got to know where you at. You just, it's a different way you play it.
Yeah.
That's a man thing. We know that everybody knows the rules. You just got to be careful.
All right,
it's like,
can you read that, Doc? Read that, Doc. Read that, Doc.
Like the Gap speaks to the Doc like Green Goblin, man. He just got to call it out. That ain't my fault. Matt think he poking at me every time he talks. He's the only person that can spit at you through the damn computer.
See, look at you in trouble.
No.
Was that Mama Smith? You got in trouble talking about me. I know.
No, it's my.
I gotta go vacation in Arizona with Mama Smith.
Me too.
Up the podcast. I'll call you right back.
He answered it.
Yeah.
I don't know the proper etiquette for podcasts, but I don't think you're supposed to answer the phone.
We ain't making no money. Nobody's subscribing. Nobody's on our Patreon. But I bet I guarantee the lady doing the dishes got mad Patreons. Got mad money. Living her life. Matter of fact, where she was living looked really nice, even though she was just doing dishes.
I like to help the people that are struggling, going to college and stuff, like Sophie Rain. I don't mind giving money for her Patreon. I don't mind giving money to her because I'm helping her out.
I know that name.
Sophie Rain? Yeah.
Oh, that name. Sophie.
She's the one that made like $4 million in 24 hours on OnlyFans. And 40 million for the year, I think.
We can't make 40. We can't make $40.
We can't make $40. Give me a break, people. Like and subscribe and share for crying out loud. I want an Easter miracle today. I want an Easter miracle.
No, we got to lay it out there. We got damn kids. I got kids, school, college.
I got kids.
We got kids in college. You know, we got exes.
My daughter needs.
We're sitting here. I'm drinking like freaking pure aqua. You ain't never heard of pure aqua because I can't afford the Aquafina. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know what pure aqua is.
Exactly. Nobody does because the store
Yes, exactly. Yeah, we're broke.
I got water from the hose.
It doesn't matter. We're broke. It's all right.
Hose water.
Hey, guys. Just serious note. We might be broke, but at least we have each other.
Shut up.
Oh my gosh.
Do that.
I'll give up Devlin to get money. What about you, Doc? Let's give up Devlin to get some money.
Get on my nerves. Listen, if you're watching this and you haven't at least liked the daggone video, you ought to be ashamed of yourself because
I agree.
I like almost every video that I watch. Almost every one.
We're talking about good stuff. We're trying to make the quality of your life improve.
I agree, Doc. A thumbs up. You should be ashamed of yourself. That I agree with. If you can't hit a thumbs up and you watched more than at least 30 seconds, I don't understand why that little thumbs up hasn't already been liked. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, I mean, you kept watching, hit the dang like button.
Can I tell you a little story about the like button real quick? It's real quick. It's real quick. It's not a Devlin.
Okay.
When I used to come across the video and I knew it was made by AI back in the past, where I could see that I could hear the voice, I'd be like, you're not getting a thumbs up. Now that I create AI videos and stuff, I'm like, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up.
All the time.
Listen, and if you happen to be really wealthy and just, you don't have anything to do with your money,
Gloria.
There's a whole bunch of people out there, and I know you're out there. Listen, I'm for sale.
Whoa.
I'm for sale.
I will make custom videos for you.
I'll make custom videos.
I'll do whatever you want. Doc said, and Doc, you had our attention too. You had us. Look at, Doc, do you see what he's doing?
I'll do whatever you want. I'll do whatever you want for a video.
So, well, no. If you happen to be wealthy out there, no, this is serious. I'm not even going to joke around with this. If you have, because there's certain people that just try to figure out their money. Invest in this podcast and let us go. I don't know, is it global? I guess if you have the podcast.
National, we'll go global. Yeah, because we can. Oh, look, he got stuck. That's a perfect one to get stuck on too.
What's that?
Look at. Oh, never mind. Now he's back. Hey, his phone is going to just shut off.
I need a new phone, Tracy. If you're watching, I need the new S25 or S25.
Some new equipment. He's clear now because blurry half the damn thing. We know that. Our engineer, Harmony, he's average at best. Okay, us commentaries, we're average at best. So we need some support here. And wouldn't it be great to help 3 old guys before they drop dead on an endeavor?
I'm almost there.
You make me forget my words that they enjoy doing. Look, we got Icy. So remember, we have, what was that thing called?
DEA.
I'm the DEA.
Icy doesn't mind us saying it. So
I said DEA.
I'm a DEA agent.
He's got some issues, some stuff that, we know. I've got issues. Harmony's got issues. Why not just, you got money. You got 20 million in the bank chilling. Invest in our podcast. Let us spread the word. Let us establish our heart foundation, helping every American reconnect together. Allow us to do that stuff. Enforce us. Will back us and let us do some good work.
I see. Oh,
if we look, I'm selling Icy.
No, you know what's bad? Doc, I'm going to tell you what's bad. If he could see himself, he would not be doing that. The fact that his camera is complete or his screen is off and he can't see, and he's acting like a knucklehead, he has no clue how bad he is.
Okay, knucklehead. I never said that word in my life until I met you guys. Knucklehead was never in my vocabulary.
Icy is going to put whipped cream on his nub. Okay.
Peanut butter, Jello,
I will.
Jello, anything. You name it, he'll dip it.
String cheese, spray cheese.
You name it. Yeah. You need
chili,
it. Yeah.
chili. chili dog. I can make a huge chili dog. Oh my God.
And we love Icy. He blind as a bat, though.
Way blind. Yeah, that's all right. But we love him. It's
Only
okay.
in one eye, I'm blind.
You're right. The other one.
The other one's
how-
just half blind.
I was about to say, what about the other one?
So if you got all
Anyway,
this
go ahead, Doc. What were you saying?
Yeah, back to you, Bob.
Somebody's gonna see this. If you got all this money and we're not in the grave yet, find us. You can find us. You know, we're not hard to find. You find one of us. Drop us a message and say how you would like to support us and take us to the next level, so we can travel the world. Because our goals is to take Icy down to Vegas and roll him down the street and then leave his ass there and put a camera.
No, that's not a good plan at all.
Put a camera on him. Put a camera. Hey, Doc, I got it, Doc.
Go ahead.
We'll take him to Vegas. We'll have an electric wheelchair that's remote controlled by us.
Oh,
and we'll
my
put
goodness.
a camera on it, and he can't control nothing, and we just drive him around Vegas.
Yeah. You know what? I get tormented from my friends John and Rolo in real life, right here. They lock me in one of those revolving doors with my wheelchair. People are watching like, these guys are so mean to his friend, their friend. And I'm like, guys, can you help me? Now I'm going to be on an electric wheelchair.
Allow us to do stuff like that. Let us have fun. We want to travel the world. We want to expand our programming and stuff like that and get some better engineers because we're horrible. We don't have no etiquette. Go ahead.
Huh?
What?
That's why I answered the phone.
All right, we're on 1:30, guys.
Okay. I just want to say something. So something that we were talking about doing is letting the audience or our watchers, whatever, come up with a topic. And then, so we want them to start fiddling in. Like, if you think of a good topic that you want us to talk about.
Yeah, Arcadian,
yeah.
Yeah,
we're going to talk about Arcadian.
She's had a lot of suggestions and
we've done people,
right. Yeah.
So we're gonna plan. I think it was May, right? Or June 1st?
May.
No, I think we should do
May.
June.
Yes. The end of May. We said
end of May. Okay. So then that's when we'll do the podcast based on, we'll pick somebody's idea, and then they're going to be able to come on live if they want to, because obviously it was their idea.
Yep.
So, but anyway, so think about your ideas, your suggestions, and put them in our group or text whoever on the, podcast.
And no statistics, just regular talk. No statistics. We're just going on our history of just living this life on this planet.
Yeah.
For 23 cents a day, you can support the idea of remote controlling Iceman down Vegas Strip for 23 cents a day.
Yes, that would look at Doc.
That's interesting.
Yeah. That would be kind of fun, actually.
And then we'll put like a little electric shock thing on his seat.
Wait a minute. Hey, Doc.
What?
Perfect. If you have a wheelchair and you've engineered a way to use it remote and you want some people to try it out and promote your wheelchair action, we will for for the podcast.
Someone will do it. If Dixon Keller was he'd probably engineer something.
And we would take him to Vegas, drop him off, and ride him around Vegas. We will. Yeah. That will you flip the bill. You fly us out there. We're on it.
Vegas Boulevard during New Year's, because they close down the street, so we could start Icy right in the top.
Right.
And we could just
right at the top. And because he's in a wheelchair, they're not going to give him any problems.
Yeah.
We can just put him right in the middle of the street and just go.
This all sounds good, but I just realized we're talking about me having to do all this.
Right. Yeah, no, that's what we keep saying. Yeah, we already said that.
You gotta do nothing.
You're just sitting there.
I think everybody takes a
full
turn.
cameras. It's like a Wemo ride. It's just you remote, just flying around Vegas.
Give me a Rise camera. Give me a GoPro.
Cameras all the way around. No, not just one. We're talking full 360, buddy.
And for liability purposes, we'll get you a helmet.
Yep.
And,
we'll get a helmet.
Pads.
Put some pads.
Thank you.
Pads. Yep.
Little arm pads.
Put you in a little bubble. Yep.
We need somebody.
And then we all take turns. You get in the wheelchair.
No, I don't know where that we came from.
At the very beginning, we just ride your ass through the crowd.
Yeah, I don't know what
remotely.
Doc. Where did he come up with this Wii stuff?
Yeah,
I don't.
know what
Can we get back to Doc being a foot surgeon or something?
No, Wii. I don't know that can Wii. Oh, he's switching.
I love you guys. You guys are great.
Yep. All right, let's pray it out. You guys got anything else?
I don't want to do it on Easter. Oh my God! I
was gonna pray, but you want
to?
Good.
Oh.
All right, dear Heavenly Father, I thank you, God. I thank you for this special Easter day, God, and your son dying on the cross and rising again, God, for our sins, God. We just want to thank you and love you so much. Lord, I ask that you will just continue to keep blessing this podcast and each one of us, God, and keep giving us the strength to keep coming back, God, every single day, over and over again, or every week, God. We just love you so much, and please continue to help us financially as we are all broke, and we know that we need your help. So, God, just continue to give us the strength to keep coming back every Sunday. We love you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
That was
you like that, Doc? I thought that was. Yeah, I know you did.
I think mine are better, but yeah.
Whatever. Oh yeah, Doc, yours are definitely better.
They are.
Sometimes I don't know you're even praying. I thought you're just talking. But it's a good prayer.
I just weep. I weep inside. All right.
So when I first, last thing, when I first was going to church, and they said, "Oh, this new guy, let him do the prayer," right? And like in the men's group and stuff. And I was like, "Oh man, it's going to be so bad." And I did it, and they say, "No prayer is bad. It doesn't matter what you say. Nope. God's hearing you. So 100%, no matter what it is."
100%. All right. Yep. Love you guys. Later. Bye.
Bye.